Let's go ahead and share my screen. Here we go. Okay. You should see that right there. Okay. So here's Premiere. Now, the good news is, as long as you are on the latest version of Premiere, so if you come over to Creative Cloud Apps and you go to Updates here, you should be on Premiere version 26.0. Okay. If you're not on this version, you can't do what I'm doing in regular Premiere. But what I am going to show you works the same way inside of Premiere Beta. So if you don't have access to Premiere 26.0 for whatever reason, you should. But if you don't, see if you have access to the beta apps. And the way you do that is you come over to your applications and you should see a beta tab here. You'll click beta, and then you've got all these different betas here. Okay. But I'm going to actually work out of version 26, the latest version of Premiere. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this file I pulled off of Divids. All right, here, it's just this long exercise video. I'm going to drag this into my project, and then I'll just create a new sequence from that project, new sequence from clip. Okay, so a couple issues we have here. Let's say we have to blur some faces, like you said, right? But the problem we have here is like this is a Divids clip with no cuts in it, right? So the first thing I want to do is get cuts where it makes sense, because what you don't want to do is try to run track masks all over the place without some sort of organization. So what I'm going to do is right click this, and I'm going to come over to Scene Edit Detection, and I'm going to have it apply a cut at each detected cut point. Okay, so I'm going to have it analyze that for me. That might just take a couple of moments here. And so you want to manage multiple face blurs efficiently. So I'm going to show you how to do one, and you ought to be able to replicate that process. Again, I'm just doing this quickly because you said time is of the essence. Yeah, tracking accuracy across long clips. This would be the way to do that, is make those clips shorter to the best that you can. If it's one face and it just goes on forever, it's just going to take some time to run the track mask. There's no way around that. But the best way you can optimize performance and render time is cut those clips up if you can, if that's something you can do. And then applying and managing multiple face blurs, I'll show you how to do that. So let's just zoom in here. I haven't actually done this yet on this, so we're going to kind of experiment together. Let me find a clip here. Let's say we needed to blur out a couple of faces here. This tool here is brand new. It's called the Object Mask tool inside of Premiere. If I click on this clip here and then click on the Object Mask tool, you're going to see a couple of options. For one, when I start highlighting over this video, it's going to allow me to select like full people, right? So if you're saying, well, I don't want to actually like mask out the whole person. I just want to mask out the face. Then you might want to come over here and either draw a rectangle or do a lasso. I think I'll do a lasso here. And we'll just draw around this guy's face here, like so, like that. There we go. So we've got one there. And now if I wanted to add an additional mask, I can hit Add Object. So we see, look at that, and that's great. We kind of already got that. So now we can add an additional one by doing the same process here. You can see that little plus angle, a little plus sign there on my lasso. That means I'm adding an additional one. So let's say we have to mask this person here. We're gonna just kind of draw around him here. Doesn't have to be super close, just close enough. Boom. Okay. And now we have those two things. So now that I have those masks drawn, I'm going to jump over to Effect Controls, and I'm going to click this track frontwards and backwards. This is my unassigned object mask, track frontwards and backwards. So let's go ahead and click that. And you'll actually watch this clip move, and you'll see it follow this track mask. And it might take a little moment to run this through. So it looks like there's one point that we kind of lost it, but the person blocks it, so we should be okay. But let's see the results. So now that we have this object mask created, it's not assigned. The way you would assign it is come over to your effects. We'll choose our Gaussian blur, and we'll just bring that up. When I drag and drop this, it's going to assign it to that object mask, just like that. So right now, if we play it, let's go ahead and click up here. It's going to be kind of an extreme Gaussian blur at this point. We'll just go and take a look at it. We could adjust that as we need to in Effect Controls, so it's not so extreme. And where we lost it right here, if we needed to right here put a cut point on this clip and do another mask so we don't see the back of the head, if that's a concern, we could do that. But that's really how you would do it quickly. I'm not going to, if you can come in here to Object Mask, this is where you would then change this blur amount for whatever you need, things like that. But that is a quick way for you to be able to create your masks the way you want to make them.